Hey Sharif, this is Don Cunningham. We talked earlier today, and this is the video I was talking about. I'm gonna go over three things that you could do today to bring more customers to your business through your website. Now, the three things I wanted to talk about are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, up here, I have your site here. It's very, it's a good looking site. Grab your attention. I like the video on there. Okay, one thing I did want to mention is that when Google is crawling websites, there are sites that have 1,500. It's been found that sites that have between 1,500 and 2,400 words on their homepage tend to rank higher. I did a count on your homepage, and you have about 950 words on your homepage. Okay, now this is the website of one of your top competitors. Now they actually have over 2,200 words on their homepage. Give you an idea of what you're competing against. But in addition to the number of words on your homepage, you want to include in that content needs to be keywords that are going to be used in searches to find you. Now I have a tool here called Uber Suggest, and what it does is it gives me the background details of what Google sees when it's ranking a website. And as far as keywords are concerned, now this is your site right here. So it shows here you're being found for 39 keywords. You click here, and it shows the actual keywords that you're being found for. Those are the keywords people are go putting in a search to cause your website to come up. The next thing I wanted to talk about was backlinks. Now, backlinks are one website links to another website online, and the site being linked to it gives that site authority. So when a site links to your site, it's like giving your site a recommendation. And the more relevant the link is, the more valuable the link is, meaning that you want to have links that are from related businesses or related sources that are somehow connected to your business. That's going to give your more relevance to the backlink. Now it shows here you're being found for 13 backlinks. Okay. And just as the same as in the keywords, we can come down here and we can see which sites are linking to your site right over here. These are the sites that are linking to your site. Okay, now I ran an audit of your competitor's site in Uber Suggest, and this is what we come up with. As you can see here, they're being found for 45 keywords. And again, we can take a look and see what keywords they're being found for. And these are keywords that they're being found for. They have keywords that they're being found for that you are not being found for. So what we want to do is use some of those same keywords in your content to cause your site to also be found for those same keywords. So you have to find out which ones where there's no match, and then add those to your content. Okay, now let's move on to backlinks. Now we see here they have 604 sites linking back to their site. And again, we can take a look and see what sites those are. And what can be done here is we can get the same sites to link back to your site, which means you're going to have the same sites linking to your site. Plus, we can add more backlinks to your site, giving you more authority and more relevance in Google's ranking. Backlinks are one of the most powerful ways that your website is going to push your site up in the ranking. Okay, now the third thing I wanted to talk about is citations. Now I have here the results of a Google search, and we see over here the organic listing, and on this side is our map section, which we also call the map pack. Now what a citation is your name, address, and phone number, which is also known as NAP. If I click on here, it's going to bring up the profile, and then in there we can see the name and the address. Scroll down, we can see the address and the phone number. And the important thing about your NAP is you want to have it listed in online directories, um, such as BBB, Yelp, Yellow Pages, um, and Yahoo. And here's a chart showing some of the top directories that your NAP can be listed in. But what you want is you want to have your NAP listed in more directories than your competitor. Now there's a site called Bright Local, and on that site we can see exactly what directories that your competitor's site is listed in, and then we could match the same directories for your site. In addition to that, we can get you listed in even more directories. There's still a couple of hundred directories that your nav could be listed in. Okay, well that's it in a nutshell. We talked about content. You want to have um, you want to have a minimum of 1,500 words in your content. But however, since your top competitor has over 2,200 words, I would say you would want to have about 2,500 words in your content. But in addition to the number of words, you want to have keywords that your competitor is being found for, as well as keywords that you're being found for that are going to be used in searches to find you. And then we talked about backlinks. You want to have um, more backlinks linking back to your site than your competitor, and we can get those backlinks added to your site, the same ones that they have plus more. And then we talked about citations. Your citation is your name, address, and phone number listed in online directories, and you want to have your citation listed in more directories than your competitor. So that I hope this information has been informative for you, and I've been giving you some information that is useful. So if you have any questions or would like to talk more about it, um, and then again, I know you mentioned you had another website, and we can go over these same things on your other website and do an audit on that and see where that comes up with. So these are things that you could do yourself. However, if you want a more effective route, you can give me a call at 714-473-0269. Again, this is Don Cunningham, and my number is 714-473-0269. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day.